Good morning, folks. Hope y'all are doing great this morning, afternoon, evening, whatever part of the world you may be. Today I have one package going out. I sold that Gretsch guitar. It was one of the models that were like a throwback to the yesteryear, sitting out on a campfire serenading the cows and the cowpokes and your lady under the stars. Anyway, I picked it up for $94. Ended up I got an offer of $200. I had it listed for $275, and I countered back at $225 because after mailing those two large boxes of cubes out, I was like, I need to make sure I have enough on there to help cover the shipping, because I only charged a flat rate of $25 shipping going FedEx Smart Post, and the total on it was $40 to ship. So $250 minus the $94 I had into it, subtract out the $40 in shipping fees, and then take out your PayPal and eBay fees out of that. I mean, I think I probably profited, I don't know, what did we say, 250 down to 150, maybe about 80 bucks, which is good. It's but I'm gonna get practice real quick doing larger packages. I was fortunate enough, if you followed any of the other videos, we run ice cream business, and I just purchased freezers to replace a couple that had gone out, and we had to get ones for the third truck, and so I had a freezer box, and I don't know if you're familiar with how freezers are packed, but there's styrofoam on top and bottom. So I put the styrofoam on the bottom, laid the guitar in there, and I had another piece of styrofoam I just cut around to fit around the neck and filled in all the voids. Put the bottom piece of the styrofoam on there, and the box was just perfect. We run small freezers, what are they, 7.5 cubic foot or whatever, but the boxes were just perfect for shipping that guitar. Of course it added weight, but I want to do everything I can not to let that thing get damaged. I do not want to return on this one. And I'm pretty positive that all the photos that I shot, in the description, pretty much covered any of the flaws of this guitar, because there were some. And I also threw in a $2 E string, which it was missing. So yeah, there's that. But that's my carpool passenger this morning. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but it's a pretty good sized box. It fills up the entire front seat. Oh, so I'm heading into work, and I have to drop that off on the way in. See what I can get into in my 9 to 5. Kat and I are just pretty excited that we have 3 trucks on the road. Just to kind of give you another heads up what's going on. I know I mentioned before we were trying to we've done concessions at a couple of the beaches here locally, and we were kind of trying to get out of that, but the city called, wanted to know if we would put in our bid for this year, and that was one of the things we said, we're not going to actively put in the bid for it, but if the city calls us and requests us to put one in, we'll go ahead and do it. So we kind of left in God's hands, and I guess he wants us doing concessions. I don't know. I mean, it is a profitable setup. We do everything we do is pre-packaged foods. We do, well, I'd say that all of our ice cream are pre-packaged. We do hot dogs, nachos, chicken sandwiches, stuff we can microwave, but you know, blended drinks, sodas, water, soft serve ice cream. So I mean, we do have to have food handler's card, and we have to be inspected by the city, which is, you know, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'd rather there be some rules than none, just to keep all the people don't really care, you know, what they put out or how they do business, to keep them out of the running. But so anyway, this coming weekend I'll be setting that up down at the beach, and I'll give it to her that it's just a small little trailer. Like I said, we have microwave, freezer, refrigerators, soft serve machine, a couple Blendtec blenders. You know, we use the residential version, but just to be completely honest with you on those blenders, the only difference between the residential and the commercial blenders from Blendtec is the commercial have the enclosure that'll quiet the sound of the crushing, blending action a little bit, but they use the same motors in both. But then, you know, I highly recommend them. They're great blenders. They will make a smoothie like nobody's business. So we're gonna set that up next weekend, or start setting it up. I have to, along with that, I told my wife, I told Kat that if we were going to do this concession stand again, I was going to spend whatever it took to get a system, because I have to dump gray water. I have it plumbed out, so I have to dump gray water, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. And, you know, that's just one of the little things that you have to do that I was just wanting to get out of. That's why I was wanting to get out of concessions. It's so much easier just to do ice cream, because you stock the trucks, you send them out, and they come back in. You know, outside, Kat works her ass off doing, you know, she runs over to Spokane to pick up product, you know, throughout the week, and, you know, she's doing inventory before the trucks go out of all the trucks. She's doing it when it comes back in to make sure that the cash stores are right. But anyway, it's just so much easier than running the concession stands, where you have to go down there for opening and closing and shift changes and stocking, and, you know, you might have to go down there every day, you know, sometimes twice a day, depending on how busy they are, to replenish stock, because it's kind of a unique situation where there's not a lot of parking close. So once people go there, they want to stay there all day, and that kind of benefits us as a concession business, is they're kind of locked in there. You know, they do pack stuff in, but anyway, I'm not totally overly excited about doing the concessions, but hey, it is part of what we do, and we said we would do it if they called us, and they called us, so it is part of what we do again this summer. And soon I'm hoping to work on that 61 Ford delivery truck. I know some of you have been waiting for me to get started on that. I might put some videos of me tinkering around with it, trying to get the thing running smoothly before I take it into a mechanic. I don't know what I'll be doing, but that's my wife and I call myself a YouTube mechanic, and I'm just like anything else I do. I'm a YouTube reseller, I'm a YouTube mechanic, I'm a YouTube this, or, you know, I Google everything, and that's, you know, that's how I save money, by trying to attempt to do some of these things myself. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Anyway, I'm here at FedEx. I'm going to drop off this package and go to my 9 to 5. Hope you all have a great day again. Great day, evening, morning, whatever time it might be in your neck of the woods. Anyway, that's it for now. Catch y'all later. Oh, as always, thumbs up, like, subscribe if you're not already, and if you are already a subscriber, thanks for the support. It really makes small, I'm sure it makes any YouTuber feel good, but especially these smaller ones like myself that are just making a go of it and enjoying it. Anyway, that's it for now. Peace out.